the building that is going to go in here is the Progressive Insurance Office. Now, I'm going to keep you guessing as to exactly what is going on with the Progressive Insurance, but I'm just going to pop this in here, there, or there, or there. Ooh, I wish there was one in the middle. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think that side, guys. Oh, man, why isn't the one in the middle? For God's sake, give us proper snap points. And it's because of that maglev station that's there. I think I'm gonna. I'll put it. The nice thing about this building is that I can actually move it if I don't like the placement. Right. So the Progressive Insurance building goes in. And as you can see, same colour scheme. I wonder why that has got the same colour scheme as the Academy. All to be revealed. All to be revealed. But putting that in, okay, clears up the view to this. So again, if we go back here, and I've put in these gardens, and I've just stayed with these reflecting pools, which I just think are fabulous. Just maintains the colour scheme. And if we pull right back and zoom in, need to come back a tiny bit more, zoom in a tiny bit more. Oh man. Now you get the full effect of this building and the sign. The maglev, because from down here you've got this like orange stripe around the side. You see the maglev properly, and I really do like that. I was really unsure about the maglev, but I've got to say the maglev has totally grown on me. But putting these in, it just flattens these trees out. Because before the trees were sort of coming up here and you couldn't see the approach properly. But now you can pan around and whatever, and the trees don't get in the way. But oh man, the way that this approach has worked out, these buildings, the colours, the shapes, everything pulling the focus into the Academy. And I mean, doesn't the Academy building look awesome now? With the big Academy symbol in the middle. And just that one huge flashing sign. And it's still flashing quite subtly. We've got rid of all the garishness that was in there. I mean, some of the commercial buildings, I mean, good grief. Okay, one more thing to do, guys, this is the last change, and then it's done. I want to show you these. Okay. Now we've got the maglev running down the centre. And you remember I wanted to use this medium density road because you get the trees in the middle. Okay, which does look nice, but these lampposts, kind of, with the maglev, it doesn't look good. It looks cluttered. It's a bit of a mess, and the placement of them. So what we're going to do, we are going to upgrade them, and we're going to upgrade them all the way. High density avenue. Okay, yeah, kind of. I kind of like the yellow line, but still hasn't done anything to these. But if we go to streetcar, oh yes, I think so. Now it's just the blue and grey, which ties in with the surroundings, and we get these nice lampposts on the outside of the road. Which let's move up here so you can get a really good comparison. Doesn't that look like so much better than these ones in the middle? I think so. So we're gonna upgrade all of these, and that really is the final little touch. Let me do all of these quickly. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah, all the way down there. These edges. Yep, that's the lot. And now, oh, I am kind of lost for words. Got the little holograms, the maglev, the guards, the academy. What can you say? Well, I'm trying to recover my powers of speech, but I've got to say this is. Oh man, I'd like. What do I say? What do I say? I'm gonna give you, I think, a little bit of a spin. Because that's it with. Oh no, there's one thing I didn't tell you. I replaced because I had education levels on these two buildings, and I've replaced them with just high wealth apartments for two reasons. The lesser reason is looks. I think these actually just look better than the education levels. But secondly, because the education levels use buses. They actually send buses out to pick up the kids. And buses are rubbish. I can't put it any simpler. Buses just suck in terms of getting kids to school. So I've put in the two community colleges, and I've kind of hidden them as best I can, like behind the maglevs and next to the Millennium Plazas with the holograms. So, to be honest, they're not very noticeable, and I'm kind of pleased with how that's turned out. But if you're trying to get 100% attendance at school, which obviously, you really need to get that full absolute 5 bars. 1002 of 1002. Every single student is going to school every single day. Community colleges. I just can't stress that enough. Okay, well, so I said I'd give you a bit of a spin. Look, I love these lights on the roofs. I mean, you can look at this, I think, from almost any angle. And I put these two in here to create this kind of gateway into here, and I just hope that I'm giving you all the looks that you need. I think I'll probably give you a bit of a top-down view, so that any of you that are like copying the road layout, you can really see the exact road layout. But oh man, look at those blue lights coming off the tops of those buildings. And the contrast between the dark blue of those and then the white of that central building. Oh, and I didn't tell you. Look, okay, so The academy has a president. Okay. Now this is the academy, and this is like the where the academy council meets. This is like their parliament. Okay. But this isn't like where all the research and everything happens. That happens off in, these other buildings around the city. And this whole place is the academy. Like the whole place. The main part of the city is over on the mainland, and it's going to be these two plots over here. And we'll have like a whole industry thing going on, and there's going to be loads of stuff. But this is all the academy. Now, the academy president, he actually lives and works in this building. Okay? And where's his office? Here. And like, oh my God. It's awesome. He's got a rooftop terrace, which if I can actually get a decent look at this. He's got the terrace here, so he can come out. He can see the whole of the city. And you could just, you can imagine it, can't you? He's in there. This is like something out, like, James Bond or something. You've got a great big desk, huge office, all glass windows. I mean, the view from that out to the ocean, man, that's got to be something, hasn't it? Love the way the light hits the building with the, every time the sun moves, it gives the city a different look. And I can sit and look at this just for hours. Probably to the point where I'm boring you stupid. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of a look at the road layout, just so that any of you who are playing along. So, we've got the central ring. I put in these two roads here just to connect the inner, middle and outer rings, and then that runs out to the coastal defence road on both sides. Okay, so that hooks everything up and that allows the traffic, and you can see the traffic is just like totally cool. There's like absolutely no traffic problems at all anywhere. And these acting as gateways, like, there's just no issue. And I haven't tried to be clever with how I've hooked these roads up. This is not a good way to do it if you've got a high volume entrance. But for the traffic that we've got, no problem. And the casino, because we've got the hotels and the, everything's within walking distance, so that's not producing any traffic, so everything's very cool. Okay, so just show you the road layout. This just comes down here. This is just a continuation of the defensive wall. That's all that's there for. We've got some nice open spaces. I can't tell you guys enough, like, leave some open spaces. Like, the more you create spaces, the more emphasis you give to, the things that are there. Okay, so little road connecting there. And then we've just got the levees running up here. Same here, the outer ring, just that road connecting there. And that's it. That's the road layout. So it's actually a very, very simple road layout. I did put a couple of extra roads in here just to help the positioning of this. And I suppose I should say a word about the positioning of these buildings. And, like going back to Skye Francisco, space your buildings out a bit. Give them room to breathe, because in the real world, these kind of skyscrapers are not placed absolutely slap bang next to each other. So space them out a little bit. Put a road in between each one, or put a little park in between each one. Just to give them room to breathe. Okay. I've gone on, I think, for long enough, although, like I said, I swear to God, I could sit and look at this for hours. Look at that. Oh, look at it. Yeah, I mean, when the sun catches that, and then you can see through the oh man. Everywhere I look, like I love these sloping fronts, and I think that's awesome for the look up the avenue. Oh, let's get a that's better. That's more like it. There we go. I think I've shown you everything now, guys, and please, like if you like the city, please feel free to jump in, take a look. Remember, we're on Oceanic 1, and it's the LPCOT Verdant region, and the city is Skye's Tamarin Island. Now, if any of you guys have got a clever name for this, and I don't mean a cheesy name, I mean a clever name. Like if you can come up with something like really, really awesome, but I'm going to be like so picky about it. Otherwise, I'm just going to stick with Tamarin Island. But if somebody can come up with like a super awesome name for this city, I'd kind of love it, and that will appear in the storybook series. So there it is, guys. This is what I wanted to create. I didn't think that I would be able to do it, and it has turned out like even better than my wildest dreams. I hope you love it too. Please drop me a comment. Please let me know what you think about it. And boy, what on earth are we gonna build next?